Today we get to stretch together. Let's start in our side sit position. I have my left foot folded in front and my right leg folded to the side. If you would be more comfortable, you could sit yourself onto a large cushion or a pillow. You could find a crisscross position or just have your legs extended. Some days this just does not feel good for my hips either. So feel free to make that change right away. Skip things today if they feel uncomfortable, or just move your body a little bit to make them a little more comfortable for you. Today, our focus is on our inhale. Our inhale filling us in all directions through that middle. Our exhale is much less active today. It can still be through your mouth, or if you'd like to go to a more calming breath through your nose, like you would use in yoga, you could also do that. I'll coach both methods today. We're going to start with a mermaid stretch here, taking our right hand to that sort of sideways folded right leg and just letting the right hand support us on the floor. The left arm will come over us in a mermaid stretch. We'll turn to look to our elbow and find that inhale, filling and emptying. We're not rushed here. Every stretch, feeling length happen and calm happen. Gently come up, rotating now over that left knee. Right arm comes to it, left hand spins behind. Sit as tall as you can. Again, taking your breath deep into your core. Noticing your chest stretch open, your neck lengthen as you sit taller. I'm going to use a nose breath here. Feeling the breath go deep into those lungs, to the sides, to the back, to the front. Gently unravel. We'll take our hands out in front now, leaning forward onto them, walking them out if you can. Allow your eyes to look down. Holding here, calm breath. Into the hip, into the back. You are going to feel these stretches where you are most tight. There's no perfect place, but as you notice your awareness move to a certain area, whether it's slight discomfort or extreme tension, try to take your breath to that area. Gently bring your body up. Deep breath. We call this a cleansing breath, a deep sigh. And we'll flip our legs. Right foot folded in front now, right leg, left leg opened up, sitting tall to start, preparing for our mermaid stretch. That left hand, or same side as the flipped back leg, will find the floor. That right arm reaches over, finding length now from our right underarm to our right hip. Try to actively press right knee towards the floor. Hold and breathe. And we're holding anywhere from 3 to 5 breaths. So just to give you an idea of pace, we are slow. In these quiet moments, remind yourself why you are doing this for your body, why you are doing this for your mind, for your spirit. Gently roll up. We'll take our twist, left hand to right knee, right arm behind. That chest really opens. We want to be aware of our rib cage not popping open or our low back arching. I'm a little tighter on this side. I'm not going to twist as far. Breathing in, breathing out, calm exhale. We're not rushed. There are very few moments in our day where we are not trying to get through something and move to the next thing. Enjoy this. Gently unravel. Move yourself onto hands and knees. From here, taking a calm breath, we're going to shift to our left. We'll feel a little stretch, hopefully on the left hip, maybe in your low back. Have just a little bit of tension on your core here. We don't want to be sagging towards the floor or pulling on our low back. Gently shift the other direction. So for some of us, this feels good to just sort of hold to the side. Some of you may feel really uncomfortable and it would feel better to move side to side, and that's okay. Keep breathing, telling your body it's safe, and this is good for it. Come on back to center. Find a long spine, deep breath. And then as you exhale, start to curl your body, tucking your tailbone under, maybe even feeling your hamstrings just a little active to bring you into this stretch. Most of us are pretty good at arching our back or having like a sway back position, but this is more challenging, this flexibility. Hold and breathe. And relax. Gently sit back, tailbone to heels. Palms are going to walk out in front here as far as you can. Rest your forehead on the floor. And if you're too far away from the floor, again, you could grab a pillow and bring it under you. You could also bring a pillow between your knees and your glutes here. So kind of right in that back of the knee spot. And that can also help to make this more comfortable. Let's go ahead, come up just a tiny bit. Find your right arm, slide it under the left here as we try to press our right ear back towards the floor. This is really twisty. Beautiful deep stretch for the right shoulder. Breathe deep. Wherever you are feeling the tension, take your breath there. Gently come out of it. Switching sides, left under right. And I want you to pretend as if someone is pulling your wrist under. We're getting this big twist. Even that neck getting a little rotation as it turns to look down your fingertips. Take your breath deep into your lungs, feeling your back expand as it fills with air. Calming breath. And come on back to center. Finding hands and knees here. Again, we're going to move back to our seated position, this time bringing legs out in front. I'll do this so you can see me here. We're going to turn towards our left leg and start to walk down towards our foot. The feet are active, being pulled towards you. Once you are as deep as you can go, anchor your hands to your ankle or the bottom of your foot. If you have your foot, this is a great place to give yourself a little trigger point work, pressing into the bottom of your feet, finding any tender spots, any achy spots. Right around your arch is usually a good place to start for that. As you exhale, notice your body sinking a little deeper. And then gently walk hands back up the leg. So you'll notice I'm not trying to go really wide. You're welcome to if you have that flexibility, but we want to stay in a place where we feel pretty comfortable here. Again, you could sit up on a pillow if you're feeling a lot of tension at the front of the hips. Let's turn to walk down opposite leg. We're pressing through the non-reaching leg. Got to get all my words today. We're going to anchor our hands to the ankle or the bottom of the foot and take breath into those tight spaces. We want to feel full on the inhale and length on our exhale, okay? Full and length. Go ahead and walk your hands up your leg and slide those legs together. Finding a bent knee position. We're going to take our fingertips behind us, turning them out slightly, like we're kind of reclining on a beach here, leaning back. We'll lift our chin, draw our shoulder blades together. You could look just out at an angle, maybe where the wall and the ceiling meet, or bring your eyes all the way overhead, being careful with your neck here, looking up wherever you feel like you're being stretched, okay? So just a little bit of tension through the front of the neck, a little bit of length, getting long out of those shoulders and breathing. It can feel really good to take a breath across your chest. Slowly walk those hands forward as you nod your chin forward. Beautiful. Back to seated. Let's send our legs behind us. Starting in hands and knees, we'll pull our right foot forward between our hands, allowing our left hip to get some length here. And you could scoot that left knee back. Take a breath. Find that release through the hip. And then we'll take this through the back and shoulders. Right arm reaching up and back. Hold and breathe. Don't forget to smile. Just like our other workouts, we know that a relaxed face tells the rest of our body we're relaxed, we're safe, and gently unravel. Stepping right foot back, give it help if it needs it. Left foot forward. Taking a breath into that right hip here. And then spiraling, rotating left arm up. Some of you might feel like you need a little more here. You could flip that hand to that opposite hip. We call that a bind in yoga. Or just let it drift, open with gravity. Try to press your chest towards your knee and breathe. Gently unravel. From hands and knees, now we're going to pull our right knee forward towards our right hand. Listen closely. That right foot is going to turn slightly out towards our left hip. So some of you know this stretch from yoga. It's a pigeon position. Some call it a runner's stretch. We are hoping to feel a nice stretch through our right hip. We don't want to feel any ickiness in our low back. So take pressure off if you're feeling it, or use your hands. If you feel good here, start to walk yourself a little bit lower. So our hips hold on to a lot of just daily stress, busyness, and also trauma. So this position, I know in the past I've faced into feeling almost a little panicked. So be aware that's normal, but we also want to use our calming breath to communicate with our body we're safe here. Take a break in it if you need to. And gently press up. And some of you may want to stay a little longer there, and that's okay. Left knee to left hand, left foot to right hip. So we're just coming across. It should feel safe for your knee and ankle. No pain. Please come out of it if you're feeling pain. Gently walk your body down to a place where you feel like you are in your edge of tension, no discomfort. Take your breath to your tight spaces. And gently press your body up. Beautiful. We're going to bring our right foot to the outside of our right hand, preparing for a nice low squat position. I'll give you the front view here. And then our left foot to the outside of that left hand. And we're just in a little crouch and hold. We're trying to get our heels down on the floor. You might need to shift a little there or come out of it more quickly. If you can, connect your fingertips here. Press your knees into your elbows. You're feeling like you're getting some work in the inner thigh. In my live classes, I feel like this is so awkward. So I tell everyone to close their eyes. So let's close our eyes. We don't need to be looking at me here, looking awkward in my low squat. So good for the hips. Take breath into your hips. Allow your body to rock and release. Let's press our hands into the floor, gently straightening those legs into a forward folded position here, toes forward. Let's take our right arm to left elbow, left arm to right elbow. Have a softness in your knees here. Allow your body to lengthen again as you exhale. Still taking your breath deep, feeling not just your belly fill, but your sides and your low back. See if you can nod your head yes. Nod your head no. We are walking out of here with no stress. No stress in that body. Relax the hands down towards the floor. Tighten your tummy just a little. Start to roll your spine up to standing. Reaching overhead. Take a little stretch back. Connect your fingertips together here. Get length and breath. Let's take those connected fingertips off to the right side as we shift our left hip to the left. Deep breath here and move it to the other side. Right hip reaching out, shifting our weight, maybe even into that right foot, and returning to center. Release those arms, moving them in a full circle now, coming up in front and all the way to the back. 2 more, breathing deep. Letting that little smile return to your face. We're feeling good here. Switch directions, sweeping those arms back and pulling them forward. Full breaths here still, calm and relaxed. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take our right foot, bring it over to that left knee as we sit into a small stretch here, opening up the hip, pressing right knee towards the floor. Deep breath. If you need to, press your hand into a wall or find a chair for stability. You can even do this seated. Let's unravel here, taking left foot across right. Full deep breath as we actively push left knee with the strength of that left leg towards the floor. And release here. Beautiful. Let's open up that posture here as we finish standing tall. Full cleansing breath as you enter the rest of your day. Remember to look at where you're going today. Whenever you think of it, smile. That brings about pleasant endorphins, releases positive endorphins throughout your whole body, and helps you to have beautiful posture for the rest of your day.